Okay, hello everyone. Welcome to part 5 of Pixels Plays Final Fantasy VII Remake. Um, this is really late. I skipped yesterday, and I really want to go and get this taken care of. You know, it's still, I mean, it's technically kind of been 2 days since it's actually going into morning of whatever. Still counts, kind of. So hopefully I'll be able to stream during the day tomorrow. Uh, right now I'm in the midst of updating my PS4. My kitty's like going, what is it making all that noise? But anyway, so I got my stimulus check um, on Wednesday. I'll just say that because it kind of isn't yesterday right now. Um, so I was going to get an Elgato key light, but then it's all sold out. So I was going to get like the more expensive one. Then, as I was uh, talking to my mom, like debating whether or not because she handles my finances and keeps me in check in terms of spending, sometimes more successfully than others. Um, um, so as we're kind of trying to debate what I should and shouldn't get, the item, the more expensive one, uh, went out of stock. And later that day, it was back in stock. So, but anyway, I went with a somewhat cheaper option, although it was kind of recommended to some extent. Um, for research I did, so it may be a good thing, ultimately. But uh, I got a let's see, let's see if we can safely get Google Chrome running. I was able to have Google Chrome running in the background before when I'm playing a game. Um, of course, it's gonna take forever to actually restore. Um, so that might be a shorter stream. Um, Hopefully we can at least get to the point where we meet the character who I have currently in the title card. I've revamped the title cards um, substantially with character art, thanks to the Final Fantasy wiki. Okay, I guess that's so. Let's see here if I can find. Um, so it looks like a lot of things are going to arrive on Sunday. There's like three separate like shipments that are arriving on Sunday. Um, so okay, cool. So I am getting both the softbox and the and the it's by Newer. It's like Newer with two e's. Um, I don't know if it's Newer or Newer. But anyway, it was like a recommended from. Uh, I got a kitty on my lap for some reason. Hey Ellie. Um, Yeah, it's newer, dimmable bi-color LED light, professional video light for studio, YouTube, outdoor video photography. 480 LED beads. That should be arriving Sunday, hopefully. I'm also getting a 2 terabyte external SSD drive from SanDisk. Some D&D stuff. Because I don't have enough D&D stuff. There's AverMedia, a Live Gamer Ultra. From what I understand, this is one of the few options. So as I was debating between getting the external and the internal card. So from what I understand, the external card has a little more latency. I mean, does external. And it'd make it easier. Really. Now, the thing is, the one I'm using right now is the Elgato HD60. I had it for like probably near 3 years now. Um, so, but anyway, like hopefully the light will solve this problem. Um, because yeah, right now I have a room lamp that's like right over there in the corner. Um, very bright. So like he said, it's like designed for streaming and photography and such. May be good. Now I would have rather have gone with the Elgato thing because it was designed for streaming games in particular. But that was again it was sold out. Um, and I want to try something. I suppose I should try something a little cheaper first. And then I also have a softbox, which is designed specifically for this thing. So, I mean, damn it! Why do you have to knock things over? I know you're a cat, but this is ridiculous. Well, I got about a few other things, but these are the things that are most relevant to the stream. I also got a multimedia storage tower from Cyber. And I already have like 2 of them, so I have a lot of DVDs and Blu-rays, and many of them are just like sitting around in stacks. So I make one more odd to do it. Ellie, please stop it. I'm trying to stream a game. Anyway, Rocket reactor built on the border between Sector 4 and Sector 5. W is an artillery development plant. This reactor expends an exorbitant amount of power. New heavy weaponry is currently being produced there at an alarming rate. So hopefully these utility cars are going to be a little more attention grabbing. Actually, I remember this kind of being part of the original game. I'm not sure if we actually slid down it, but I think we actually like walked down it. Oh no, no QTE.
Kind of scary, huh?
Kick, foot, chop, soul in the mind. For upper rapper, man. Free high potions. See if I don't have enough potions as it is.
Hey, check it out. They stick this big foot on us, we'd be screwed 6 ways from Sunday.
Mechanized units like these were designed to take out giant monsters. Probably a new prototype. If they do decide to deploy it, then our best bet would be to run like hell.
Oof. Then let's hope we sleep through the explosion.
Foreshadowing!
Where is everybody?
Feeding and feeding and...
Got spooked and cleared out as long as.
A little bit of Nine Inch Nails humor. Ooh, Shinra Electric Company. Power Company. Also, again, to the people who did Bikakas or whatever. Yeah, it's officially, according to the remake, it's Shinra, no hyphen. Okay, now where's the thing where you all have to press a button and sync? I gotta keep the annoying tiny puzzles in place. I won't be this until we have to escape. If I remember correctly.
It takes me back.
Oh yeah, she has been in a reactor before. Echo Mist. What the heck does that do?
These assholes, baby. You
Sure, it was from
Sugray, compact century weapon manufactured by Shinra's Advanced Weapon Division. A gyroscopic control system able to use to track and engage intruders from at high speeds. Pistol tabs rapidly fill the stagger gauge if dealt a certain amount of physical damage while elbowed to crash to the ground. Modrive, bionic sentry, created by Shinra's R&D division that are equipped with artificial intelligence and are used to guard Maka reactors. Let me see here.
Deal with that.
So apparently I need to use this to fill my gauge. To get that. So, I need to probably use. I didn't do it. I need to stagger it first and then use it. Screw you. What?
What we got here?
Sweeper, antagonizes any personnel, weapon, manufacturer, machinery has advanced weaponry division. It remains in sleep mode until it detects intruders, at which point it enters threat elimination mode. The extent amount of damage makes it susceptible to staggering. Laser can be a modified version at any time of the century. Radio weapons platform. Overall capabilities, including the effects of its lasers, are greatly enhanced. The lasers. Oh, pretty good. Got a bunch of stuff coming in the next couple weeks to make this channel a lot better. On Sunday we're gonna get a new light that will hopefully make my face look less pale. And my face is already pale, but using a corner lamp to illuminate me is not doing much favors to the presentation of my complexion. And I'm going to be getting a, not sure when it's going to arrive, but we're getting an Avid Media capture card that will deal with this. I hit. Okay. Left. 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 Right. Right. That. Apparently the, I should have done more research when I got my Elgato, because it's like there's a chart that I found that compares the latency of various capture devices, and this is not on it because the latency is so bad that it's basically off the chart. So this is probably going to cut it down to like a quarter of... Actually, I didn't discuss that. Like, I discussed it in my intro, but I decided to go with external rather than internal for a number of reasons. One is cheaper by a little bit. It's easier to deal with because even with PCIe stuff, I just don't feel confident in my ability to install it. Because I have like I've installed two PCIe things, and like there's a USB thing, which barely seems to work. But I don't think I have anything hooked to it right now because it's unreliable. I did get it at a garage sale. And it was like new old stock, basically. And then I have like a sound card, which doesn't, which I intended to use to hook up to a 5.1 surround sound thing, but Um, it just doesn't work, basically. Um, so beyond that, there's the fact that basically my PC is down here, my consoles are over here. So having all of the USB cables like wrap around to the back of my PC would be like that. My USB is like over here, like not over here, but like kind of more like over here. So yeah, like having all of my USB cables or HDMI cables like wrapping around to the opposite side of my PC tower would be kind of a hassle. I'd probably need longer HDMI cables to make that even work. So just having a USB thing that can hook up to the front. I think there's USB free cables on here, and like the latency is like the difference in latency between the internal card and the external card is like 20 milliseconds, I think, which is probably longer than you think, but and you know the thing is, like, you could argue that like this the Abermedia one is internal does 4K capturing. The thing is, I don't have the hard drive space for it. And since I'm working more on streaming, you can't stream 4K. And I wouldn't have the data to stream 4K. I wouldn't have the data to upload 4K video files. So yeah. So like that just ain't happening. Like in terms of future proofing, like that's like gonna be like 5 years down the line maybe. Like it's gonna be a while. Anyway. Let's see if I can. Okay, let's see if you can stagger them. Come on, stagger. I could probably do. I don't know if a blizzard's gonna stagger him. I don't know, maybe I could. Have Cloud stagger with. Although her ATB is already filled, so. I need a stagger. Dang it, now I need to use an ability again. Or cast a spell. Or just... I don't know if it's staggered anymore, damn it. Let me get this. It's not gonna do anything. Hey, I keep on hitting. Can you even stagger these things? He somersaults from the ground. So just for the hell of it, let's see if that actually. Nope. It didn't count. I'm just gonna call it bad game design. I mean, I call everything bad game design. That's just me, but It's bad game design, and I suck at games, so.
This last time.
A little more chaotic. Ain't that right?
Actually, it kind of makes sense when I think about it that Tifa kind of doesn't want to go to a Maka reactor, considering what happened the last time she was in the Maka reactor, and I'll leave it at that.
Soldiers. Maka. Shinra. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
Speaking of which,
Soldier boy.
don't call me that.
What?
I don't sell knockoff game consoles anymore. You know, I need to
How much time we need?
Got all the time in the world. This one comes with a remote detonator.
Courtesy of Jesse.
We withdraw to a safe distance. Then, boom!
Safe distance?
What? No such thing. We get out the same way we got in. Let's double back.
you know, there's a reason why remote detonators are like aren't always a thing.
What the? Where you going?
Weirdly perfect timing.
Wait a minute. Is someone watching us?
Of course. There's someone watching me. I can tell.
Greetings, my dear sewer rats.
This
As architect of our popular security campaign, and public security, bid you welcome. The T-4. You should be flying right now and command the undivided attention of every soul in the government.
What is this?
Breaking news from Mongol Reactor Club. Shinra has confirmed the reactor to be the target of the bomb issued by the terrorist group Apple. Members of the group were observed entering the facility, and security is currently sweeping all explosive devices. We now go live to the scene.
I'm here in the sector rise undercity. Having confirmed the terrorist target,
The Shinra Emergency Operations Center has issued an evacuation order. Residents are outraged that the tragedy of Mako Reactor 1 was only the first attack in a campaign of violence.
President Shinra has issued a statement providing assurances that the terrorists will soon be brought to justice.
And so, to a people beset by chaos and uncertainty, we will offer the finest bread and circus.
Bread and circus?
I give you Shinra's latest triumphal technology, the Airbuster, your executioner.
That's just a hologram.
Engineering online. Prepare the Airbuster is only 60% operational. The estimate to optimistic.
I'm on air. To the imbecile in charge down there, you are hereby ordered to seize those intruders and bring them to me. But what is your new trouble?
Okay. Well, I should switch to keep it at least a little easier to. Although her ADP is already charged, so. My stagger. Okay. There we go. We actually charged it up twice.
I don't believe this. We're played right into Shinra's hands.
Yeah, and that bullshit news already was on that false.
That's not quite false.
So we're screwed.
No. Listen, they want to turn this into a spectacle, and I'll say this for you. Let's take down Shinra's big ass neck in front of everybody.
Okay. I'm sold.
Sentenced to death. That isn't. But yeah, like if something happens to us, then we won't be able to trigger the detonation.
It's ready, sir. Take him out! Deal with that.
Really? Did that not count? It may not have counted. Yep, still 3 out of 10. I did it twice in the previous battle. Hey, guy.
Find something?
Key card. That come in handy.
You think? Nice work.
Found a shading. Let's look for more shadings.
Hey, get over here.
You think you're a scorpion?
It looks like a few of its components are still in transit.
We'll see about that.
Could tamper with its loadout.
And to give ourselves an edge?
There should be a console somewhere.
This the console you talking about?
What the console was already looking at before he interrupted me. Now all we need to do is push the buttons in sync.
Think you can get it to work?
Needs a key card.
Try that key card.
Emulates, huh? I'm guessing that's some sort of component?
Yep. An enhancement powered by liquefied materia.
Sounds bad.
Pretty sure I can divert this unit for disposal.
Moving N units per airbuster will reduce the number of items it has at its disposal. While this does not directly affect the airbus's tactical performance, letting the discarded items can give your party a much needed boost in the fight. I have a ton of items already.
M unit flagged for disposal.
Hyder has got no idea who he is messing with.
So far, so good.
Right. Let's move.
You think they're watching us? Even now?
Yep. Probably got a live feed.
Nothing we can do about it.
Hey Mom, we're on TV!
Folks at home.
Yo, this is Cloud!
Don't get in my way.
Shimmy you from I don't think you can stagger those. This cloud coming from the Maka reactor. It regenerates those bits and subscribe from Twitch Prime, which you can't do with my channel, but you can do with Cloud's channel. Cloud is definitely a Twitch affiliate.
Component outbound for B7. Copy. We've lost contact.
Hey Ellie.
Send some men to check it out. We got a step for the key. Intruders! Seize them!
It's on you.
I got this. Looks like there's two consoles this time.
Double the sabotage.
Yeah, we
Sabotage! Shadings. Where are the shadings? There's no shadings. Are you like hiding in the other room? think there's any in here either. I think there'd be something in here. And why is there this suspicious looking area right here? Looks like collected it from like the guys we killed or something.
Error. Key card required for operation.
Nope. Okay.
Pretty sure that console controls the door.
Maybe there's key cards.
Okay, listen up, y'all. Everything Shipper has told you is a goddamn lie. Marco is the lifeblood of our planet. Those greedy bastards are bleeding it dry. Y'all gotta rise up.
Barrett, who are you talking to?
The people put me on TV. I'm a roughy truth.
1,000 Gil says they cut the sound.
Surprise, Browners!
Keep it together.
All set.
Ain't got nothing on me.
Okay, that count? Why didn't that count? Really? That's one key card. Boogaloo. Wait a minute. Okay, we backtracked, but we got 2 key cards, so.
Console talks about big bomb shit. You acquainted?
We call them BBs. One's enough to blow you
Let's-
down.
Just shoot your eye out.
Give it a couple less shots to take us out. Make the call.
Moving the big bombers from an airbuster will reduce the number of big bomber shells it has at its disposal. Big shells hit you pretty hard. Fewer shells fired your way, the safer your party will be.
Big bomber shell flagged for disposal.
Just imagine in their faces when they find that.
So where did they send the discarded stuff?
To a storeroom for defective equipment. I'm guessing.
That's so. You think the use of defective shells and programming cores might be valuable enough to run a little into?
Maybe.
I see the graph.
If we get that far.
What does an AI programming core do?
Increases
It programs the AI.
the motor function computation. Makes it move real quick.
A real quick giant robot, huh? That doesn't sound good. Anyway, we should weigh our options carefully.
Looking at Airbus program recorder hammers and tactical awareness reduces frequency which it fires its finger beams. An attack to stun its target. Sure.
Programming core set for disposal. Idaho's not gonna like that.
We're backtracking or maybe backtracking. I don't think where we're heading is. It's hard to say because I think it's labeling it on each of the. Yeah. So it's on a different floor. Yeah, I think a guy who's staggered is now no longer staggered. Hey!
Piece of cake.
Damn it! I bet I didn't count. Nope, didn't count.
Error. Keycard required for operation.
I wonder if there's a limited number of key cards that we can attain.
Error. Keycard required for operation.
This may not be the best game design. It's triangle.
Find any cards?
Only one. And this time we've got three choices.
Take your pick.
Well, can we find more further down, or are we gonna? I'm gonna say this is potentially detrimental realism. Like basically, I'm not even sure I call it that realism. I already freaking saved before, so. But I consider it to be a form of detrimental realism to some extent. Maybe even selective realism. Basically, the problem is it's designed such a way where, like, there's a limited number of key cards lying around. I highly doubt that and we have all these terminals which are spread out for the level. So even though it's kind of clear that, like, maybe we need to make, it's not entirely clear that we're from the get-go that, like, we're going to be making a choice of which things to enable and disable. We also don't know what all the features are up front that we're disabling. So, like, it wasn't very clear to me immediately that I'd be locking out future choices, potentially. Am I frickin' backtracking now?
Diverting programming core to disposal room.
Okay, I frickin' backtracked again. So, like, so far I've been, like, disposing everything, you know, as I go. Assuming that we'll be able to find enough keycards to do everything. And so far it's been true, but now it's suddenly potentially not true.
I tell you what, I ain't never looked forward to an execution more in my entire life.
You don't say.
We're about to make fools out of Shinra while the whole damn city's watching. Times like these, you gotta say,
Oh no. If you're about to ask me to dance, then don't.
come on, don't be shy. How about you, Cloud?
I don't dance.
And here, like, I'm wondering, okay, am I gonna find more keycards up ahead, or am I gonna find the boss battle up ahead? Like, it wasn't clear that I should potentially save these keycards for later terminals. And this whole problem could have been solved by just having one computer with all the options, right there. So I get like 4 key cards total, 5 options, or is it free key cards? Free key cards and 5 options, I think. So those 4 and 7 options, or 6 options. So like 4 key cards, 6 options. And it's not very clear up front that I'm going to have to leave 2 options potentially off the table, not knowing what all of them are unless I look up a walkthrough, which I shouldn't have to do. Sonic Strikers. These weapons for... Any shinings? Shinings. Give me another keycard, at least one more, and I'll just have to worry about one option. I'm sure like a detour to actually like pick up the
Copy! They're here!
Deal with that.
I got this. Give him your all.
I guess it was already filled when I frickin' staggered him.
Bunch of pushovers. Come on, y'all.
We need to unlock the ability to have an extra.
We're getting up to.
Okay, there's even more options here. Wow.
Four consoles. And never enough key cards.
This is terrible game design. I mean, I know that like Shinra is inefficient and crazy, but this is bad game design. It's walkthrough-itis, basically. Because I need a walkthrough to like find all the locations of the key cards, and also like know which are the best things to enable and disable, basically. Or at least know like what all of my options are up front, so I can know when to hold them and when to fold them. Yeah, okay, like these are the things that Can I backtrack now? To decide which 2 of these like 7 things I want to get.
programming. What are you thinking, Cloud? Should we get rid of it?
Another AI programming core?
Feel like scrapping some BBs? Hurry up and decide what you want to get rid of. It's past time we taught Shimmer a lesson.
This is a new thing.
Immunit. Another type of enhancement.
I can get like one of each.
M unit flagged for disposal.
Serves y'all right.
Bomber shells. Transport system. Transport system again. Transport system again. M units. Big bomber shell. That's AI programming core. Okay. Let's get rid of another AI programming core.
AI programming. Should we discard this or something else?
Make it really dumb.
Programming core flagged for disposal. Yeah, that'll do. AI programming cores have to move faster, right? Diverted or not?
Let's try and be a little more balanced.
Big bomb shells. We should divert them if you think it'll improve our odds.
Big bomber shell flagged for disposal.
Just imagine.
Okay, so it's not really bad game design, it's more just
Think we've done enough to cook in the robot?
All that we can.
It's all good. The stage is set. All that's left is to hijack Heineker's show.
so it's not that bad.
Give me a break. It's on you.
Here we go, we got 4. They didn't give me enough time to fill my gauge. Okay, that's where we came from. Where did we come from? Where did we go?
We gotta go the other way.
This is where we came from. And then we go. Where did we come from, kind of joke.
Can't say we didn't prepare. Now we just gotta get it done.
I don't know where the disposal area is. Like, do we literally backtrack to get to the disposal area? Not relying on the walkthrough this time. I relied on a strategy guide for the first one, or for the original game, but
Status report. We're making our final adjustments. Work faster, or you'll hear it from the brass.
Look, it's still pressing.
They're here! Pull back! Fly us every second you can! I'm taking you down!
how can we stagger them when they die before we can just fill our ATB cage? Like, either our ATB cage can't be filled because it's already filled, or we can't fill it because they're already dead. This is bad game design. At least in terms of difficulty. Like, I suppose if we were playing normal difficulty, it'd be a little easier, which is funny. That, like, on normal difficulty, it's easier to do certain things because enemies have more health.
Looks like a performance assessment, don't you think? Reduced response time. Should work in our favor.
For real though, we need to talk victory pose. Something coordinated, live on camera thing. Could blow up big, start a new trend.
Veto. We can twirl my Buster Sword. Okay, so it's pretty much an even split. So we only have one of the free bomber cores, one of the free M units, and then half of the AI programming cores. How do we get back up? We didn't figure that now, did we?
No way we're getting back up that height.
Keep looking.
Improved version of the sleeper outfit with spinning saw blades at the end of each arm. There'll be a certain amount of damage restoring an arm knocks it down, making it more susceptible to staggering. However, when it recovers, it activates rampage mode and becomes very difficult to stagger. Okay, Mr. Tifa. But he can't do with someone? If I had summon it, I can't activate the menu when I'm in middle of battle, which makes some degree of sense, but like, why can't I summon? I have a summon equipped, I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked, I had Ifrit equipped. I'll summon the Chocobo ship, which is probably one of the weaker summons. There you go. So this is like the third dungeon in a row. It's different enough, but I'm gonna say there's some variety in these 3 dungeons, but it still is 3 freaking dungeons in a row. Did we get any, probably not. I think we may have gotten another stagger. So we're halfway through it. There'll probably be a checkpoint right before the battle boss anyway. Yeah, they'll see us win and then they'll think, oh, they're not so bad. They're destroying all the stuff that our taxpayer money is being going to. That's sure to win them over. Still waiting for the point where we had to push a button at the same time.
We're gonna get through this. We're gonna make it home. All of us. No exceptions.
Right. We don't want to disappoint Harley. That goes for you too, Cloud. Right?
You better give me a big old smile this time.
The price is right.
A security ops. How do we get in there? What's the point of having it on a map if we can't go in there?
Open it already.
It's locked down.
Is there any way we can get it open?
Yeah, from that room over there.
Oh, is that the... This is the room we had to push the button at the same time.
Everything had to be so damn complicated.
We know the faulty equipment storeroom's that way too.
Do you think we'll find the components we diverted there?
It's like a treasure vault. I'd like to sound that.
So how do we do this?
It's simple. Remove the levers in the center.
Oh God, they're doing it. They're doing it.
Which just leaves one soldier.
Oh no. Be careful what we wish for. Lock can be disabled by simultaneously operating levers located on the security panel. Bearing levers are operated by using L and R respectively. Team signal push L and R in the direction shown on the display. Oh, so we're actually getting a signal this time. That might help. Oh my God, this is a rhythm game.
So we need to synchronize our movements?
In that case, follow my lead.
Nah, Tifa's.
I have it your way.
Okay, pay attention, you two. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it. Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Really?
Breathe when I breathe. Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
We got this. 3, 2, 1.
Really?
Still getting warmed up.
Bad game design.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
There we go.
Emergency lockdown disobeyed.
better than the original game because at least we have a countdown. The original game didn't have a countdown. We actually had to say the countdown ourselves.
Really aren't silly. Took the words right out of my mouth.
What did you say?
Okay, that's it. Let's go.
What tucked away in that phone,
Now let's do it again to unlock this door.
This would be the treasure vault.
That's right.
What's the catch?
We need to bypass a high-level security guard.
Different from the other one.
Same deal. But we gotta do it.
Oh God!
Was hoping you'd say anything in that.
Screw it.
Oh, hell no. We're doing this.
Yeah. We gotta try. Delta level security lockdown is currently in effect. Okay, guys. You know what we have to do.
Copy me?
No, Tifa leads.
Oh, fine. After you, girl.
Gotta get past level 1 first, right? 3, 2, 1. Move
Really?
yours the same way as mine. Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Matt?
Watch carefully.
Good lord.
3, 2, 1.
What?
We got this. 3, 2, 1. Try to match my timing, okay?
Controlling both Claude and Bear at the same time.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1. Move yours the same way as mine.
Are we going like up and down?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, there we go.
That was great, you guys.
So I have to look at the labels on this one.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it.
Got an idea. Seven,
Hell no.
How about this thing?
Ugh. We're doing it my way. 3, 2, 1. Breathe when I breathe.
This is gonna take a while, guys.
We got this. 3, 2, 1.
Really?
Shit.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush
We'll
it.
get it eventually.
We got this. 3. Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Bad game.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
Do we go on one or do we go after one?
We got this. 3, 2, 1.
It's close enough!
Breathe when I breathe.
What the fuck does that mean?
Focus. 3, 2, 1. Don't rush it.
Hey,
I'm not rushing it.
I should lead after all. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Much better.
Let's just get through this. 3, 2, 1.
No, I did it!
Still getting warmed up.
This is bullshit!
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Okay, that was off.
Shit.
We got this. 3, 2, 1.
Really?
Breathe when I breathe. Focus. 3, 2, 1. Data level security disengaged. Wow! Think we've got this?
Hell
No.
Bring it on! Ain't nothing
At least they don't make us redo the entire sequence.
Halfway there. Steady, guys.
Halfway?
2, 1. Don't rush it. Shake it off. 3, 2, 1.
Your timing is all wrong, man. Got an idea.
Oh my god, he's repeating the same. He's repeating the same annoying dialogue, okay? If he's supposed to make this whole thing endearing, it's now making it repetitive. Shut the hell up.
3, 2, 1. Camera level secure. Disengage. No way! You guys are natural.
Not really.
Okay, final round. Don't lose focus. 3, 2, 1.
Really?
Breathe when I breathe.
Wait, no.
Focus. 3, 2, 1.
Shit.
We got this. 3, 2, 1.
I'm still getting warmed up.
Shake it off. 3, 2, 1. Delta level secure. Disengage. Disengage now accessible.
Only had to use the F-bomb once.
Finally. I was beginning to think it'd never end.
Hey, you Cloud. What's the deal? You really a bona fide soldier.
We didn't train for this stuff.
All that marching with no rhythm. How did you soldier on?
Okay, that's enough of that. Let's see what's inside.
Better be freaking worth it. Hey, I got a trophy. It's a bronze trophy! That shit needs to be silver. Magic up materia. Is that it? I had to hold the friggin' thing.
Score. It's just like concept.
They say a job well done is to a reward. I say take everything that they held down.
Face down. AI programming core. Big bomber. Big bomber. Bottles of ether. That it? Looks like it. I guess that's good. Are the AI program cores like junk material, or did they? Okay, we gotta mess everything up. We lost some steam. And save the freaking game again. I'm not sure it's quite bad game design, I'm just terrible at it. Although, I will say one thing with bad game design, which is Bear repeating himself. Like, they should just have it so that, like, once he runs out of things he says, we just keep going. Like, that's a simple solution. Just keep going. Like, it's endearing, it helps, you know, ease the, you know, the frustration a little bit, because it adds levity, but when he starts repeating himself, all that levity turns to irritation because I already heard this. It was kind of funny and endearing the first time I heard it, but when he starts repeating himself, it's not funny anymore. It's irritating. It's wasting my frickin' time. Oh, I can like save immediately with the triangle button. Good to know. Oh my god. Obama mission chat version? What's that Alchemist do anyway? Oh, cure silence. Oh, make a potion. It's on sale. Wake someone up. I guess they're with sleep status. Oh, I have poison materia. I can barely tell this was a bombing mission theme. It sounds like a really like someone just doing a jam session vaguely based on the bombing mission. There you go. That's I should have gotten the guys who did the Chrono Trigger Jazz album to do this because they know a thing or two about making really good jazz. Like I don't listen to jazz a lot, but I love the Chrono Trigger jazz arrangement that's on Overclocked Remix. Like again, I don't listen to jazz isn't exactly my thing, but it made it my thing. I think I might be backtracking. Yep, this is the section where at the T intersection. Our second, like, probably set piece boss fight.
Huh? Huh? Look!
This actually makes a lot more sense.
The eyes of one who has behaved technique, which would make you a soldier.
Ex-soldier.
Once a soldier, always a soldier. Though not, alas, for very long. Accelerated cellular degradation being the most common cause of death by far. This is classified as but every soldier knows it.
That's right.
Think you forgetting someone? You strike me as the type to go off. Ain't enough hours in this day to hold you accountable for your crime. And what a waste of intelligence.
It's tying into before or Crisis Core.
What is my code? The life stream. The lifeblood of the planet. Our planet. But Shinra keeps on slurping it up like a thirsty dog. What do you think's gonna happen if you don't stop? We do indeed keep on slurping it up, as you say. But for whose benefit, I wonder. The true nature of the bunker is known to one of you, yet the people willfully turn a blind eye to the cost. As you must surely be aware. Don't you dare try to put this on us! If anyone's going along with your plan, it's because you brainwashed! Such methods are beneath. As are you beneath cigarettes. Henceforth allies have taken root our sworn. Thank you for stoking our people's patriotic fervor. Move time! The hell we are! You still don't understand your rules. What do they do? You see, you fools were never in control. Never anything but pawns in our plans to celebrate a glorious war to the people. And your instruments of insurrection will detonate. When we so choose. God damn it! Now let us raise the curtain on our main event. The trial of the ego extremist group in avalanche. Your guilt is undeniable. Your punishment death.
I'm sick of this. I'm sick of all of this.
Cloud! Get your head in the game! Counting on you, man.
Hey, it's actually like we actually have a countdown timer.
Nothing to worry about. Gotta be slower.
Okay, I guess. Well, now I can just have an 8 rate. Party time! P-A-R-T-Y! Because we gotta!
Now, hit where it hurts.
Right, it's probably not staggered anymore.
Don't think you'll walk away from this. I hear you loud and clear.
See you soon.
We almost got this. Come on, guys.
Bring it on. Not throwing at the towel.
Not like this. Not like this.
We don't have long to get clear.
Take Tifa and get out of here.
Hi. I was wrong about you.
This ain't the end of the line for you or me.
Huh. Oh, he's dead. Spoilers. Claude dies. Oh, so we just need to make Tifa slower.
Hey, buddy. You okay? Yeah. Made it through with just scraped knees back then. Back then. What do you say? You doing this? Never mind about that. Right now.
Hey, now it's like really clear who it is.
Move something. Anything. Why not?
Sorry, Zach fans.
Easy does it. Slow. Steady. Yeah. Hey. Who are you? Who are you? I am your Oh, wow. There's still so much to be done.
Maybe you're not okay.
Not dead yet.
Ah, he lives. Finally awake, are we? Aaron. It's Aaron. And you are?
Cloud.
Nice to meet you again.
Again.
What? You don't remember? What about the flowers?
Oh. The flower girl. And this is...
You're drunk, aren't you?
An old church in the gentrified slums. You came crashing through the roof without so much as a look out below. Fell right into my flower bed. Lucky for you. Like, really.
Sorry, I didn't mean to...
Don't worry about it. They're a lot tougher than they look. This place, it has a kind of power. But before I forget, you dropped this when you landed.
Thanks.
I've got one too.
You and everybody and their mother.
Not like mine, no. It's special. Mine's not good for anything at all.
Yeah, except for saving the planet. Spoilers. Spoilers.
Bet you just don't know how to use it.
Could be. Though, I really don't mind. Just having it's enough. It was a gift from my mother. Pretty crazy, huh? Us meeting again like this. You should stay a while.
Okay, I should probably call it a night. We got to the point where we wanted to leave off. Or at least get to. Justify the title card. So our Patreon is up and running and upgraded. Um, I actually reduced the levels. Um, so basically, super patron $1, mega patron $5, ultra patron $15. Um, no, $5. Ultra patron is $10 per month. Um, so I'm not gonna go over this every time, but basically, super patron, you get your name on the screen. Mega patron, you I will mention your name aloud. Ultra patron, I will pre-record something with some kind of voice acting and like filters or whatever the heck you want. Um, like your name will sound cool. Beyond that, at 80 level, you'll gain access to exclusive videos. So far, there's only one, which is just basically a family video from when I got a Super Nintendo for Christmas. I might have like some behind the scenes stuff later, especially now that I'm getting some new equipment. Maybe I could do unboxings of a new equipment, maybe, um, and post that. Could be fun. Um, Eventually, we'll have exclusive streams, which will probably be open to all patrons. But I need to have I think the goal is to have like 10 patrons at least. Um, like enough to kind of justify it, because like otherwise I'm gonna be doing private streams to nobody, um, with no audience, no potential for audience. So um, I'm gonna hold it off until I have enough of a group of patrons to actually watch the Patreon streams. Um, Anything else to keep in mind? So the system is going to be from now on that basically you are going to be contributing to a game of your choice, pending my approval. Um, and I haven't quite put this in uh, on the Patreon because I not quite sure. Like I'm probably making up the rules for like how much funding a game requires on the go. Um, but basically, for a game that I do not own or do not have access to, the funding that you'll need to accrue will be equal to the price of the game. Um, Give or take, a few dollars. Um, and this will be banked over time as I get more donations. So, like for $60 game, it'll probably be something around $65 because we have Patreon fees. Um, I mean, I could just pay for the difference out of pocket. Um, I suppose. Um, it was like a rare game. Like I don't know. Like if you want me to play Earthbound, then we'll be like it'd be awesome if I could actually sign up for a physical copy of Earthbound using Patreon. But that would be like an insane goal. And I already own 3 copies of the game, maybe 4. Like, yeah, I own Mother 2, a physical copy of Mother 2 complete in box, which isn't a really that big a thing because it's Japan. Like Famicom games are like really common. In fact, even more common in the box, surprisingly. Um, but I own the entire Mother trilogy physical in box. Probably complete. I'm not sure how complete they are, but um, they're relatively complete. Um, like it's got the manual and stuff. Not that I can actually read it. Um, and actually, like I'd love to play Earthbound. Like I may play it for Mother's Day. It depends on how much other stuff I still have left undone. um, on my current slate. Um, but anyway, I own physical copy of Mother 2, digital copy of Earthbound on Wii U, digital copy of Earthbound on 3DS, and a digital copy of Earthbound as part of my SNES Classic. That's 4 copies. The only copy I'm missing is a physical copy of Earthbound, which is probably over $1,000 if I want a complete box. Which I mean, I kind of want a complete box because otherwise, like, what's the point? Um, I just have a cartridge. I mean, it either be the cartridge in the strategy guide or complete box. Um, I wouldn't want to hold it behind that steep of a funding requirement because I'm just as excited. I'd be just as excited to play it as anyone. Um, so that is a very long term goal. If I want to do that. Anyway, so considering I have like 4 different ways to play it, um, 2 of which I can actually stream from, uh, that's gonna be somewhere in the range of like maybe $10 to $15 or so, like total to fund, um, something like that. Something that I already have access to. There might be a higher threshold for something that I have technically have access to, but it maybe not quite as excited to play. Um, like something like maybe Amnesia, which has a lot of stealth gameplay, um, and I'm not as into. Um, I technically own it, but I own it more because I enjoyed watching Let's Plays of it, and I want to give back to the developers, and I got it on sale. So, um, but I technically own them, so technically it would qualify. So I may have a higher threshold for games that I might be more hesitant to play personally. Um, but I don't think I'll have a higher threshold for like full price games that I don't necessarily like want to play. I mean, the only difference is that I there's going to be a little bit of uh, leeway in terms of whether or not it ends up being a complete playthrough. Like, if you fund it, I will try my best to do a complete playthrough, like regardless of what the rules are. Um, you're funding me, so I'm committed to it if I meet the threshold. Um, so I'm probably not gonna like necessarily make a extra tax for that. Now, if you want me to raise the difficulty beyond like easy, that might be extra. I don't know how much. But anyway, like we'll figure it out as we go. Basically, what the funding thresholds are. Like for a new game, or something I don't own, it'll be the price of the game. Maybe give or take like $10 or so, $5 to $10. Um, so I think that's a pretty good rule. Like maybe about $10 for a game that I already have. And as far as um, and like I'll have something of a slate. I mean, as we get closer to actually getting games funded, um, I will probably start actually making a slate. It'll be a combination of games that I'm currently playing, that I'm intending to play, and then um, once something is funded, technically I may still leave it open to donations to just gauge priority over other things that people are donated to. There may be a cap for funding. Um, Beyond that, I'm not really sure. To just say, okay, this is locked in, but if we're going to be playing it as soon as we can, you know, again, yeah, I'm basing this off of Lore Runner, and I'm not quite sure how exactly his system works. Um, I need to look into it, but like, I think it's a cool system, and I really want to go with it. So like you could put in the comments or whatever your feelings on the system, suggestions for how I should uh, best implement it. That would be appreciated. I'm probably not be going this in depth into how it works. But Patreon should be up and running. I think there's some details I had to fill in that maybe to get it up and running, so it may not have even been available earlier. I don't know. Um, but it certainly should be working now. And again, I've decreased the prices for the tiers. Uh, it if I get a ton of like patrons at the low levels, or even higher than ultra, I may start spreading out like the particular benefits. Um, but these are all cosmetic audible benefits mainly. Um, I kind of had to make up what the ultra tier is going to be, to be honest. Um, because like it used to be like um, a little more complicated. Like I can't remember exactly what it was. Like I had Super Plus and I had Mega Plus, and like Ultra you could just straight up request a game. Um, I think this idea of charging um, towards the game is a lot better, and I've been for months now like sort of trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to implement it, and I just said like, hey, I'm just going to go and basically kind of make it up. Anyway, in case there's someone, okay, there's no chat engagement here, so okay. Um, anyway, we have Minecraft Rob we could check out as well, which is pretty cool. Um, doesn't really have any Final Fantasy builds. Maybe someone could put together a Final Fantasy 7 build of some kind. Right now, I have a Persona 4, a build based on Persona 4 and a build based on Rama 1 half. I think it is, and I have like some recreations of the 8-bit amiibos of Link and Mario. Um, they are in the main town. They're down by the castle area, or the castle town, which is a little bit up, which you can get to via another portal network. So not too hard to get to you, but I'm thinking of relocating them or just building new versions of them uh, in the town proper. But anyway, I'm have too much on my plate to really play a lot of Minecraft right now personally. So if you're a builder, build something and surprise me when I finally get back on there. Um, but in any case, there's a bunch of other things you can do that'll take just a few seconds of your time. Um, um, and thanks once again to our producer, Aaron McMahon, who promises to actually become a patron again at some point. So um, he's a personal friend, and he's contributed quite a bit to the show personally, including the design. That's enough to give him producer credit, maybe even on top of his Patreon donation. Um, but in any case, thanks for watching, and until next time, sign out.